Act like we never left. What is good, everybody? Today's video is about how your ex walked away so easily from the relationship, seemingly unbothered by even losing you in their life. Now, you already know how I get down. I don't like to waste time, and I'm ready to get into it, so let's do that right now. You know that this was brewing long before the official breakup, right? Yep, the cold and calculated plan of disconnecting emotionally before leaving you physically. And sometimes it's a little confusing, ain't it? They were the ones talking about all these changes, what effort they were going to put into the relationship, how y'all were going to work things out. Might even have been more intimate than they were in the past. And on the flip side, you got somebody who couldn't give two shits about communicating with you, felt disconnected for months or years on end, acting like y'all are just roommates, walking past each other like y'all are just strangers living in the same household. Either way, there are always signs. People don't just wake up one day and say that I'm done with my partner. Nah, this was a precursor to how they felt about you and themselves. It was about you because whatever that relationship was providing for them, they didn't feel like it was enough. And regardless of if they were toxic, narcissistic, or had some special attachment style, it is not your responsibility to be out here trying to diagnose someone who either lacks the willingness or the capacity to love and treat you right. See, sometimes we get so caught up in them being unbothered, detached, or moving on to the new supply so quickly, we miss the biggest part of all this. You know, that you were neither happy or at peace with they ass. When every day you wake up, you feel anxious. When every time you have a conversation with them, you think that they ass is lying. When you've been betrayed because your partner cheats on you. When you feel emotionally disconnected. When your partner withholds physical and emotional intimacy. When you decide not to trust your discernment that something ain't right, we then start taking on becoming private investigators. On some Sherlock Holmes type shit. Trying to figure out what's happening. Why the change of behavior? And instead of trusting yourself, instead of us walking away, that fixer comes out. The forgiver. Everything that you've unlocked about yourself, every healthy choice you could have made, every chance we have to love ourselves enough to speak up, tell friends and family, be an advocate for the person that you see in that mirror every single day, we do the exact opposite. Instead, we pour more of us into motherfuckers that checked out months or years ago in that relationship, been running the street, making you look like a whole ass fool in the process. But it's the moment you decide to stand up for yourself, what you deserve, and having enough self-reflection after the breakup that you start to see this for exactly what it is. You know, someone who was never in alignment with who you are and what you deserve in your life. They never loved you, just the idea of you. They were never there for you emotionally. They just spoke the words that sounded right in the moment. They never had your back while you had your front. They were the backstabbers the OJs sang about, smiling in your face. All the while they plotting and planning on exiting stage left, leaving you at your worst emotional moment. And once you start taking into account that shows their character, their lack of loyalty and commitment, their lack of healthy communication and being honest with someone they love, the sooner you can step into the greatness you were fucking meant for in the first place. Leaving that raggedy ass relationship as a thing of the past. As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in and checking out this video today. If you're new to the channel, become official to the squad. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification down bottom. Become an official part of a team that will always push you towards personal greatness. I'll be back soon with another new video, but in the meantime, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired, and as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.